Okay, so here's the thing. Hey, what's up, guys? NullRage here, taking a look at Fling, the next hero to get a 52 review in Marvel Heroes. Uh, Again, as with my Doom preview, I have not really looked through all of his skills as I'm trying to get through these skill previews quickly because there's a lot of content. We got Doom, we got Fling, we got Team Ups 2.0, we've got changes for just about every hero in the game and maybe a few other things. So I'm trying to get through these as fast as possible. Because of that, I have not really looked into all the skills just yet. So I'm going to be learning along with you guys. Bear with me. And also, this is Test Center. Things may change. Let's go ahead and turn these off and have a look at his synergy. Thing is down here at the bottom. Here we go. It does not look like his synergy has changed as far as I can tell. 2% damage to enemies targeting you, and at level 50 the same again. Alright. Let's make sure I don't have any omegas put in, right? Nope, we're good. Alright, powers. In the muscle tree, we've got Sucker Punch, physical damage, critical rating for this power. And it looks like it's just a basic, right? Yeah, restore some spirit. There you go. Nothing too special. Alright, next up we've got Ground Smash, physical damage and some vulnerability. Boom. What's going on? Lagging a bit. We've got a bar down here that I'm gaining as I smack the ground. This is an interesting animation. Alright, let's figure out what this bar is about. Hey, come back. I needed to read you. Well, alright. So that bar went away. We'll figure it out when we find the skill that it's attached to. Rock Slide, physical damage and some physical damage in an area, knockdown duration, right? This is your basic dash with a little bit of a smash on the end. Hey, there, the bar is back. Alright, earn hard knocks by taking and dealing damage, entering clobbering time when it's full. Clobbering time enhances your fighting. Alright, we'll find out. Alright, let's do some more smashing. There we go. Okay, clobbering time enhances fighting for a limited amount of time and extended it by hard knocks. Okay. So has that got this? He's got this passive effect which I guess increases his here it is. Clobbering time. It's not passive. Let's go ahead and read about that first. Clobbering time, earn 7 hard knocks when you get hit, or when you hit, earn 2 hard knocks when you get hit. Critical and brutal damage is increased when you use a power. Okay, cool. Scaling by 1% of your current hard knocks. So the higher your hard knocks, which if you're in combat, it looks like it's just going to stay full pretty much all the time, which is pretty cool. Then the more crit and brutal damage rating you're going to get. When it's clobbering time, when you hit max on your hard knocks, then you become immune to crowd control, you gain some damage, some defense, and attack speed, or attack and move speed, and then hard knocks decay at a rate of 16 per second. Earning more extends the duration of clobbering time. So, okay, I see. So it's like a gradual build-up thing. Whenever I hit, I'm hitting but not generating. Here we go. I'll just smash some here. Okay, the bar... Okay, that's probably a bug. Right now, the bar does not show up at all. It doesn't show you gaining it. It only shows up once you hit 100%. That is likely a bug. What I expect will happen is there will be a bar here, and you'll gain hard knocks as you hit things, and then it'll hit 100%, and at which time it becomes clobbering time. And that will increase your critical and brutal damage ratings, and also give you this extra buff to give you damage rating, defense, and attack and move speed. And there you can see the scaling on that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And I imagine if you're just really in the thick of it, throwing down some hard knocks, then you're going to be able to keep that. You're going to be able to counteract that decay rate most likely, at least until you finish off all the enemies in an area, which means that clobbering time will pretty much be all the time. I like this idea. Alright, next up we've got the old 1-2-3 physical punch. Let's go ahead and get these. Okay, physical damage, 3 hits, stun duration, cooldown. Got it. Let's have a look. The old 1-2-3. There you go. So you pretty much like throw this into your rotation as you're hitting, you're punching, give them the old 1-2-3, boom. That's pretty cool. I like that. Alright, then we've got Unlimited Class Slam. Take a flying leap into the fray, knocking down enemies near your landing site. Do some physical damage and knock down. It's got an 8-second cooldown, reduced by 0.5 seconds when you get hit. Cool. Boom! Aha! I love the animation. That is great. That is great. Back in the day, Colossus had... Well, Colossus and Blob both have, like, this kind of... just, you know, slam on the ground type of ability. But this one is pretty great. I love the way he, you know, like, throws his feet into... Oh, it's got a different one. It's got a variation. Nice. Alright, so there's some variations on the slam. I like the... Okay, there's a frontal body slam, and then earlier he did an elbow slam. And let me do the... I wanted the first one where he, like, swings his legs out and slams with his butt. There we go, that one. Yeah. Okay, that's hilarious. That's awesome. Alright, so that skill has some variation. It looks like it's got 3 different animations that it cycles through. That's pretty nice. Just doing some physical damage, then a knockdown, and of course it's got that cooldown. Then we've got Thick Skin, passive, looks like melee tagged. Alright, damage negated, 25%, defense, maximum health, damage rating versus enemies targeting you, and physical damage to enemies when you get hit. This is going to give you some thorns, and also earns 1 hard knocks when you hit with a basic power. So when you hit with a basic, because of Thick Skinned, you will get 1 hard knock. There's the scaling on that. Again, you know, this is Test Center, so scaling is likely not completely finished, but it still looks pretty nice. And then we've got Yancy Street Goodbye. Doing some physical damage, and damage has been increased by 17.9%, 1% per 500 maximum health. Ooh. This is going to do more damage the more health you have. What, Oh, okay. That shouldn't even be there. That's over here. Alright. Because that's completely passive. Does not earn hard knocks, though. This skill will not earn hard knocks. So, if you're wanting to build up those hard knocks on, like, a boss fight, you probably just don't want to be spamming this. Although, it would probably be some of your highest damage output, seeing as how it scales off your max health. So if you're building tank, then this is going to be a very, very good skill to look into. Pretty cool. Alright, moving on, we got the Brawler Tree, and we talked about Clobbering Time. Clobbering Time's pretty cool, and again, here's the scaling. Looks very nice. Probably going to be maxed out in most builds. Now we've got Downtown Discus. Let's go ahead and put this stuff on the bar, and you can see there's a skill I don't have a point into. We'll get to that in a minute. Alright, so the Downtown Discus deals some physical damage, and maximum enemies hit 5, cannot repeat targets. Looks like it's a bouncing ability, has an 8-second cooldown, and again, reduces the cooldown when you get hit. Okay, that's cool. Doesn't look like the sound is quite finished yet. Alright, let's use that one more time. Spin around, and then it'll bounce between enemies. That's pretty cool. I like that. Alright, then we've got the Food Cart Fling. Alright, this is the first of 2 mutually exclusive powers. You've got Food Cart Fling and Urban Landscaping. Food Cart Fling is going to deal some physical damage and randomly drop 1 to 3 red or blue or purple orbs. It's got a 5-second cooldown and resets upon entering Clobbering Time. Ooh. So if you like start off with Food Cart Fling, then you'll get to Clobbering Time, and let's throw it down one more time, and there we go, and then we can throw 2 of them. Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't think, you know, with a 5-second cooldown, it's kind of going to be tough to time the food cart flings. You'll probably just want to hit it whenever it comes off cooldown. You know, it'll show up off cooldown on your bar, and you'll just throw another food cart. Alright. And then it's off cooldown. Alright, throw another food cart. It's off cooldown. Because clobbering time, throw another food cart. You know, just watch your bar from whenever it comes off cooldown. That's pretty cool. And I like the whole spawning random orbs. Especially if you maybe, there's an Omega point. I don't know how good it will be. But there's like this little mini game in the Omega tree that allows you to... Where's it at? Here we go. There it is. There's all this stuff that you can get whenever you pick up orbs. And I think there's some over here. Yeah, right down here as well. That work off of when you pick up orbs, certain things happen. And it might be cool to work those into using this food cart. Or, you know, just having them for extra health and power. Alright, now let's move to urban landscaping. I've gone ahead and set up the second skill tree over here. Urban landscaping is going to do some physical damage and earn 10 hard knocks. It's got a cooldown again of 5 seconds and resets upon entering clobbering time. The bozos wouldn't know city Feng Shu if it hit them square in the face, but that won't stop them from chucking random objects at them anyway. It won't stop you from chucking random objects. Okay, so it just like throws random objects? Let's find out. The animation lagged there. I don't even know what happened. Alright. Okay, I gotcha. Again, the sounds aren't quite done. This is Test Center. So you just like pick up whatever's close and throw it through the enemies. Looks like it's a line attack. You just pick up the closest parking meter or something, or signpost, and throw it at them. I wonder if this has any interactions with actual environmental objects. That would be really cool. Again, it doesn't look like the animations are done yet, but it is a frontal line AoE kind of skill. That's pretty nice. And then we've got his signature. Guess what time it is? Physical damage. It's going to instantly generate 100 hard knocks and break free from negative status effects. Double the effectiveness of clobbering time for 5 seconds. So it doubles this. Oh, this already scales really nicely. That's pretty cool. Let's have a look. Where's it at? There we go. Boom.
It's clobbering time.
And yes. Alright. So it does some initial physical damage and then pretty much just increases that clobbering time. It guarantees clobbering time. That's one thing. So if you're not in clobbering time, then it guarantees popping it with those 100 hard knocks that it generates. Very cool. Alright, now we've got Bronx Beatdown, physical damage and damage 25% while your fantastic friend powers are on cooldown. And these is what we're going to get into next. Fantastic friends are going to be pretty cool. I hope, maybe. I'm still not sure how I feel about Thing being a summoner. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's have a look at Bronx Beatdown. So is it... Okay, just like this big swing. It looks like it's a single target spirit spender kind of thing. That's pretty cool. Alright, now on to the... What's that? That's a taunt. Alright, we'll put these... Here we go. There we go. Alright. Hammer time stretch. Call in your old pal Reed Richards, who takes the form of a huge mallet that you wield while spinning through enemies. Physical damage twice per second. Maximum channel time 5 seconds. You and your allies gain endurance. Now, is this only when you cast it? Yeah, it looks like it's only when you cast it. Until a... Oh, okay, I got you. Until a different fantastic friend power is used. Can you... Do all of them have this? It looks like they do, yeah. All of the fantastic friend powers there's a tag in the top so you can see if something is a fantastic friend. It looks like even the Yancy Street Gang is a fantastic friend. They will give you and your team, a different buff based on which one was used last. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's have a look. Hammer time stretch. Wait, where did he go? What? Here, we'll do it again. They've got pretty low cooldowns, so that's nice. Okay, you need to hold down this ability. It is a channel skill, and you'll want to make sure you hold it down. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Can't complain about the damage there. Alright. That is the first of the call-in powers. You just call in Stretch to come in and turn into a hammer and spin him around. Then we've got the Fantastic Car. A lot of you, like, true comic book fans are probably sitting here going, yeah, that's awesome! I'm just sitting here going, that is hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Pretty cool, though. Pretty cool, though. Alright. Kraken Wise. Taunt duration 5 seconds, weaken and recover 1 spirit per enemy hit, recover 1 spirit when you get hit, 10-second cooldown. Because of that spirit return, you probably want to be popping this every once in a while.
Fists do the talking.
Yeah, you probably want to keep that up. You can see the buff here that gets applied to you, that little blue buff. It'll be a nice way to keep your spirit up. All you got to do is run around taunting things and then getting hit by those things that you taunted, and your spirit's not really going to be an issue. That's my theory. And it looks like the amount of spirit that you recover can go up with more points put into it, but I'd say just 1 point wonder it and let your plus skills take it up. I don't know. If you need more spirit, then I'd probably gear for more spirit rather than putting points in there. There's too many other great things to put points into. Alright, next up we've got Let's Roll, Suzy. Get a helping hand from your teammate, the Invisible Woman, who wraps you in a defensive force field from within, which you roll through any opposition. Okay, so it puts you in a bubble and you just run over everybody? We'll find out. Physical damage has a knockback. Damage negated, so you know it's really nice for reducing your damage taken, and then it's going to apply toughness to your teammates. Let's have a look. Oh, I gotta actually move. Oh, that's cool. So you basically turn into one of her crusher balls. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Let me put this on a different skill, different button there, so I can use my move to mouse hotkey. Alright. Alright, so you are forced to move when you go into this mode. That's pretty cool. I like that. Did I miss her that time, that second time, or did she not come out to... No, there she is. She was behind the gate. Alright, so she does come out. She comes out of invisibility just to cast that ball on you, and then it fades back into the shadows. That's pretty cool. And then we've got Quit It, Hothead. Physical damage and physical damage twice per second. You and your allies gain accuracy. Catch and assist fireball from your teammate, the Human Torch, whose heat you can thankfully withstand better than any enemies who happen to be nearby. So, alright, I gotta see this. I gotta see this one. That's funny. Alright, so Johnny flies in and like throws a fireball at you. Just like, you know, messing around. And it happens to damage enemies as well. It wasn't anything you guys planned. Johnny's just messing around, man. That's hilarious. Alright, next up we've got Yancy Street Gang. The bad apples of Yancy Street may not always see eye to eye with you, but they'll fight by your side when it comes down to defending your way of life. Our way of life. Okay, the pronouns are confusing me there. Whatever. Anyway, call in 3 gang members, you and your ally. Notice this one is a summon power. The difference between these team up powers here is none of these are tagged summon. They are all call-ins, and their damage will scale with the rest of your other skills, and you can just stack physical damage. However, this one is a summon skill, so if you want to increase its damage, then you're going to need to stack summon damage on your gear. It's going to call in 3 gang members. You and your allies gain power, and shared cooldown 12% or 12 seconds for all Fantastic Friend powers. Do they all have that? Yeah, they all have that shared cooldown. Alright, these guys, are they permanent? I think they're permanent. Yeah, so you guys, you and your Yancy Street gang just kind of hang out. And you can have them up at pretty much all times, maybe. We're gonna find out. Yeah, they follow you around, and once you've got them out, you can use your other... Oh, no, you can't. I lied. You can't do it. I lied. Well, there you go. If you want to use Yancy Street Gang and have them out permanently, then you can't use any of the other teammate powers, because they will desummon, but they will stay out until they either die or until you desummon them by casting one of your other... Is that guy throwing pies? Do they have thing masks on? Oh, these guys are hilarious. That guy's throwing pies, man. Alright. That's hilarious. Alright, I'm gonna use quit it, hothead. Okay, they're done. Oh man, pies. Look, they're still there. No. I thought those were pies. My bad, guys. My bad. Alright, pulverizing fury is his ultimate skill. Hold down the hotkey to pummel the ground with your fists, sending rocky shards into the air around you, damaging and knocking down nearby enemies. When first activated, you inspire your allies to fight. Right, it's got empowered on it. Alright, cool. Love the empowered ults. Alright, so physical damage twice per second, max channel time. I think this might be the same ultimate that he has right now. I've heard tons of people say Thing's ultimate's great. I haven't played him, I guess, enough to really appreciate his ultimate, but maybe it is awesome. Let's go ahead, and it does have a maximum channel time, so I want to make sure to hold the button down the entire time. The buff effect makes you immune to crowd control and negates some damage, and applies empower to your teammates. Let's have a look. Right. So he just sits here pounding the ground, doing damage to everything around you. That's pretty cool. Not too flashy, but very fitting for the character, I'd say. Alright, and that was Thing. Not too complex character, not in any way as complex as what we saw with Doom earlier, but pretty cool nonetheless. Make sure to let me know in the comments what you thought about this Thing review, what kind of build you might be trying to rock, maybe even who's your favorite team up. I think I've got a favorite, but I'm not going to tell you who it is. No, I'll tell you. Hothead. I mean, that's just, he just throws a fireball at you, and it wasn't even trying to help. It's great. I love it. Pies. Alright, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one, probably Team Ups 2.0. Until then, take it easy. Have a good one. Pies. See what I did there? Because it's like peace, but alright, bye.